In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you shoot a fashion lookbook. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't already know, my name is Sophia Carey and I am a photographer from London, currently living in Manchester, and I will stop with the hands because that's really annoying. So if you guys are new to the channel, if this is the first video you've watched and you are interested in learning about photography, design, like creativity in general, running a creative business, then make sure you subscribe and go and check out my other videos after you've watched this one. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about shooting a fashion lookbook. From working with fashion bloggers to fashion brands, I have shot my fair share of lookbook content. So in this video, we're going to be talking about tips and advice on how you shoot the actual lookbook content, as well as taking you behind the scenes on a recent shoot that I shot for a fashion brand called Subtle. Before the video starts, I just want to give a massive shout out to Mia and Sam, my two models that you'll see throughout this video, and to Katie, who has filmed the behind the scenes footage. I'm going to link all of those guys in the description as well as Subtle, so make sure you check them out. So I guess the first and most natural question is, what is a lookbook and what does it do? A lookbook is designed to promote the clothing of a brand. Essentially, it's there to show your potential clients how they might wear the clothing, how they might style the clothing. A lot of brands use lookbooks because it helps to create and solidify a brand image in which makes them seem more desirable. It can definitely elevate the value of a brand by presenting high quality content. So in the behind the scenes that we'll be showing today, we shot 3 t-shirts for the brand. T-shirts are unisex, so we had a male model and a female model, and we switched between who was wearing them. We also switched up styling and kind of just wanted to show how you might wear each t-shirt, whether you were a man or a woman or however you identify. Like any shoot, and we've spoken about this on the channel before, preparation is definitely key. I think it's really important to have kind of an idea of how the day's gonna run, a rough time scale, including what locations you're gonna be kind of stopping off at. I'd say that it is definitely okay to stop when you see something and be like, right, we're gonna change the plan and we're gonna shoot like a couple of looks here, but ideally, you want there to be kind of a schedule that you stick to, locations that you already have in mind, especially regards to the kind of vibe of the clothing. And with vibe in mind, you definitely want to keep that kind of at the forefront of your ideas. If you're shooting something that is for a suit company, the chances are the locations, the models, the vibe of the shoot is going to be different to if you were shooting a streetwear campaign. It's definitely important to keep this in mind, maybe mood board before the shoot, share that with the models so that they kind of know what to expect, especially if you're asking them to bring additional items of clothing to help style the look. When you're actually on shoot, there are a lot of things to consider. You might want to consider shooting the same product at multiple angles, just so that you can ensure that you're getting all the details of the item. This is especially important if you have a graphic t-shirt, for example, where you have like items on the arm, on the front, on the back, and you want to capture all of those details. Similarly, like I said about shooting the items for a male and a female, you might want to see how you can style the same item differently. This is a really good indicator for the client as to how they might style it to fit in with their personal style. As well as shooting those full body outfit kind of looks and capturing the location in regards to building a narrative around the vibe, you really want to make sure you're honing in on the details of the clothing, what makes those bits of clothing important, whether it's the quality of the fabric or, like I said earlier, the graphics. I'd also recommend getting creative with your posing, especially when you have more than one model. It can be really fun to kind of create dynamic posing situations to enhance your images. If you guys want some advice on posing, I do have some other posing videos on this channel, so you can head over and check those out. In regards to posing, you also want to choose positions that emphasize the fashion. So you don't want to be like bunching up a sleeve if it's got a particular graphic on it or something like that. You want to make sure that the poses that you're getting the models to do are flattering. This one for me is probably one of the most important things. You really want your locations to complement the style of the clothing. This helps to create a kind of narrative throughout the lookbook that really drives home the vibe and the way that the brand want to position their products in the audience's mind. If you're not able to use a location that really helps to complement that vibe and that narrative, I'd recommend just going for something really simple and minimal, because you can't really go wrong there. When it comes to post-processing, you want to make sure that you are capturing the colours in the products as best as you can. Before and after in this situation is your best friend. Make sure that you are switching between the before and after to make sure that you're capturing the details in its true form. This is important because if I buy a top that I think is black and then it turns up and it's navy, you know, it's kind of like a false promise, false advertising kind of thing. So you really want that to be as true to what the products actually look like.
KSN Beats.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Just drop whenever you're ready. That's it from me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. You can also drop me a comment if you want to discuss any of the points or add any points. What do you do when you are creating a lookbook? What tips do you think might help other people? Again, a massive shout out to Katie, Sam and Mia, who absolutely smashed this shoot. And yeah, I always appreciate people in shoot because you can't do it. You cannot do it on your own.